The topic of global warming has been a subject of intense debate in recent years, with many scientists and mainstream media analysts presenting a unified front on the issue. However, there are those who believe that the information being presented is not entirely truthful, and that there are ulterior motives at play. The question is, why would scientists and mainstream media lie to us about global warming? One possible reason is financial gain. The global warming industry has become a multi-billion-dollar market, with governments, corporations, and individuals investing heavily in renewable energy, carbon credits, and other related technologies. Many scientists and researchers rely on funding from these sources to conduct their studies, and as such, may feel pressure to produce results that support the prevailing narrative on global warming. This can lead to biased research, flawed methodologies, and a lack of transparency in the scientific process. Another reason is ideological. Many proponents of the global warming agenda are driven by a strong desire to reduce human impact on the environment and promote a more sustainable way of living. While this goal is admirable, it can also lead to a degree of zealotry, where the ends justify the means, and facts are distorted or ignored in order to support the cause. This can result in the presentation of exaggerated or false information, as well as the suppression of dissenting voices and alternative perspectives. Mainstream media also plays a significant role in perpetuating the myth of global warming. Media outlets are often driven by the need for ratings and advertising revenue, and sensationalized stories about climate change and its supposed catastrophic consequences can be a powerful draw for audiences. As such, journalists and editors may be more likely to highlight extreme weather events such as hurricanes, droughts, and wildfires, and attribute them to climate change, rather than presenting a more nuanced and balanced view of the issue. Furthermore, the politicization of global warming has also contributed to the spread of misinformation. Politicians and policymakers often use the issue as a way to further their own agendas, whether it be to justify increased taxation, regulation, or government control. This can lead to a lack of objectivity and a depth of critical thinking, as those in power seek to advance their own interests rather than seeking the truth. It is also worth noting that there are many scientists and experts who disagree with the prevailing view on global warming, but are often marginalized, ignored, or vilified by the mainstream media and the scientific establishment. These individuals, often referred to as climate skeptics, argue that the science is not settled, and that there are many uncertainties and complexities that are not being adequately addressed. They point out that the Earth's climate has always gone through cycles of change, and that human activity is just one of many factors that can influence the climate. In conclusion, the reasons why scientists and mainstream media may lie to us about global warming are complex and multifaceted. Financial gain, ideology, and the need for sensationalized stories can all contribute to the presentation of distorted or false information. The politicization of the issue has also led to a lack of objectivity and critical thinking, as those in power seek to advance their own interests rather than seeking the truth. It is essential that we approach this issue with the critical and nuanced perspective, recognizing that there are many different viewpoints and opinions, and that the science is not yet settled. By promoting a more open and honest discussion, we can work towards a better understanding of the issues surrounding global warming, and develop effective solutions that benefit both the environment and humanity.